congratulations. So you're back in form, and talk us through your day.
Yeah, well, I just had 3 solid races today. I won all the races and kind of had bigger leads in each race, so I was pretty pleased by the end of the day.
So talk us through your racing. What's working well for you? Your starts, your upwinds?
The course is so right-hand favoured here. You just have to get onto port and get over to that right-hand side as quickly as possible. So my starts haven't been that great, but I've just been kind of ducking a few people and managing to get a lane out to the right. And that's been the most important thing. And the last race then, when people were kind of going back, I kept on going and got into that extra wind, and that was kind of what made the difference in that last race.
How big were your leads compared to the rest of the sailors?
I'm not too sure. I was a good bit ahead in the last race, but in the first race, Heidi was ahead of me for the first lap, but then I got her on the second upwind. So it's kind of good to have sort of up and down, but yeah, it was just a good day.
So typical Aura wins as well, and you think that helped you in your race strategy today as well?
Yeah, it was good, but like it's also a bit boring because you just spend about 10 minutes on port every upwind, so there's not really much like tactics involved or trying to get over to the right hand side. And yeah, it was a pretty nice day. Like the wind got a little bit funny in the last race, but pretty good.
Who do you see as your main rivals going into the next few days?
I'm not too sure. Everyone's kind of sailing well in different races. I'm just looking forward to sort of getting in another few days of good racing, and of course then when it comes down to the medal race, if I'm in it, it's down to anyone anyway, so it doesn't count for that much, does it?
What is your opinion on all these race formats? Because you've been through quite a few, the Olympic Games, year, and now Garda. So do you have any opinions on all these racing formats?
Yeah, they're interesting because they're making you do a lot of races for not a lot of reward, and then 1 race or 2 races for a huge reward. So I don't know if that's how it's going to work in sailing, because it would be like, a golf tournament. They play it for 4 days, and you count up your score after 4 days, but then it's whoever gets the best score on the last hole. That's kind of the same sort of mentality of what they're doing here, I think. And I think sailing is a consistency sport. If you're going to have it that 1 race counts for all, why have a 6-day regatta? Why not just have a 1-day regatta? But that's just my opinion.
So would you have a message to ISAF in the coming meeting on the weekend?
I think they just need to consider, what is sailing as a sport, and I know they're trying to get spectators and make it more exciting, but I think it might just be making it more confusing rather than more exciting. And think about if they want to have a 6-day regatta, don't have it that the first 5 days don't count for anything. If they want to have only 1 race that counts, only have a 1-day regatta.
Thank you so much, Annalise, and hope to see you in the next few days as well.
No worries. Cheers, AJ.